All right, go ahead.
He says, what is the purpose of sexual experiences with people you can't even remember?
Well, sometimes you have a really good sexual experience you do remember. There's a lot of like really great meals I've eaten. I don't remember every single great meal I've had though. Some have been really good that I do remember though, but
what does that do to your conscience? What does that do to your...
Makes me feel really good.
Okay.
Good memories as well.
Yeah.
I can think back on them. Feels great.
Sometimes in those really dark times when the internet's out and I need to masturbate, I can revisit my memories instead of having
You're both so like dead in the eyes. It's crazy.
You are the most dead in the eye person I've ever seen. You literally look like that girl from The Ring, okay? What are you talking about?
Okay,
Thank you for smiling.
And
okay,
your wife looks like female Jared Leto.
Huh?
What does that even Whoa, yeah,
Wait,
you're right.
You do kind of look like
you
know Paul Allen.
Poor Mary's getting
Paul
boxed
Allen?
out just like you
Jared
were,
Leto.
Chase.
Oh.
Yeah. I look like
Poor
him?
Mary. There we go. Alpha.
I've heard that. I guess it's a compliment.
That's good. That means I'm fucking Morbius, right?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Thank you.
Where are we at? Sorry. Any more donos want to make fun of me or anything?
Oh, is this still pulled up? Can we hide that? Or you can go just start showing those. I had a question for you. So
hey,
you said
MLD, can we make a little bit more space for Mary so she can sit more at the table?
I feel like we lost a person from the podcast, but Mary has like the exact same amount of space we started with.
That way.
Does that happen?
Is that better?
Push up more on that leg.
And that mic, if we can put it on the ground or something. Or
You got to throw an aggressive
Sorry, guys,
Justin Waller
shit show.
MLD.
I actually have a question for you later.
What's up?
Later?
Yeah, because you want to say something, right?
He won't do a threesome with you guys.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm actually
First of all,
curious.
you don't know that. Sorry, go ahead.
I know that,
Hey, watch it.
Oh.
I see the way you're rubbing your leg against him, okay?
Actual question, though. Actual question.
No, wait, we just like entered like two
hold
questions
on,
for that.
Hold on.
If we just got the answer.
If Chase was actually down, would you guys...
I'm not going to answer explicit sexual questions here.
Look at her face.
Remember,
There's your answer.
we couldn't say it, right?
Yeah,
Fair
we can't
enough.
say it. We can't.
Because
Fair enough.
what if it's no, what if it's yes? We don't want to say anything at all.
John, did you have something, or who was
But
coming
I have a
in?
question.
John is a man of
you had
God.
a question.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm actually, not to like debate or anything, I'm actually really curious. What is it like to like go from having sex with people and then stopping and like disciplining yourself into not keep doing it? Like, what does the days look like after that? Like when you make the decision. I'm really
what am I
curious.
doing?
You also
Like my
said
daily
what is
routine
what is
without
the
sex?
mental?
Chase.
What is your mental experience of that?
Chase,
I'm very
you said
curious.
that you were in a relationship. How did it affect your relationship?
I mean, I'll go there. I realized like halfway through the relationship, I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to marry this girl. And by continuing to have sex with her, I knew that I was like damaging her long term. And I knew that in all likelihood, we would leave the relationship and she probably would remember me for the rest of her life. And that might come up for her mentally and emotionally in her marriage, right? And like, I know that for myself, the last thing I would want in marriage is if like I married a girl, but some guy that she had had sex with, she was still hung up on him, like emotionally and mentally. That would tear me up inside. And I knew that there was a possibility that might happen. So I decided to stop having sex with her. And this was in 2019. In 2020, I realized the way that the world was going, I really wanted God's favor over my life. And for me, honestly, like having the confidence that God has my back is worth it so much more to me than like fornicating with women that I'm not going to marry. Like I really, really want an exceptional wife and I want God's blessing in that way. So it's like, okay, like temporary sex with a girl I'm not going to marry, God's favor in my life. Obviously I want God's favor in my life more.
So you would have sex if you marry someone, you're gonna have sex with them. I'm assuming.
We're just going to have a sexless
Hopefully.
marriage.
What kind of
Are
question
you
is
talking about
I'm
premarital?
curious. Yeah, I'm
Premarital?
curious if you're
No,
just
we're
never.
not going to have premarital
You think he's gonna
sex.
get married and not have
I thought
sex?
that's what it was.
Well, it's
yeah, I wasn't really sure.
Wait,
if that
wait,
was
wait,
the
no,
case.
we're not. No,
Maybe
we're
it
not.
was just like hardcore into something here.
No. We're not going to have premarital sex. We'll have plenty of sex when we're
Wait,
married.
you thought he was gonna marry someone and not have sex with them?
Yeah,
There are
I
some
don't
people that
know.
do
Some
it,
people
yeah.
do that.
Depending on where your
Yeah.
ass is coming. But
As
that's-
straight
I
as
don't think
that,
they plan on doing that.
To be honest,
I wasn't sure.
as straight as that is, that's pretty gay.
yeah, it is pretty gay. To be honest, I'm actually like, I'm really excited at the idea of not having premarital sex because it's such an excellent filter for whether or not you're right for somebody. Like the way I look at it, if a girl and I, we're dating or I court her or whatever, and we're not having sex with each other, and after a year or 2 years or whatever it is, I still want to get married to her. It's like, like that's the one for you. You know what I mean? And that's like the best filtering mechanism possible for finding a good spouse. In my opinion.
I don't want to argue against you, but like I feel like I could flip that exactly in 180.
I will-
To where, like,
Oh,
if
shit.
there's a
Don't
girl
do
that
it,
you've
you're
been
gonna
dating, if there's a
destroy
girl
it.
you've been dating
No.
for 2 years and you haven't fucked her yet, and what if there's like the risk that the only reason you want to get married is so you can finally explore that, and then after you do, you're like, oh fuck. Whereas if you've been fucking a girl, but you
Post
still
nut
really love her
clarity.
after 2 years,
To-
isn't
to
that
be-
like a really
I wanna
big thing?
defend
To be
Chase.
honest,
I wanna-
may I address what he said first?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You may.
Thank you,
He
Destiny.
gives you permission.
Thank you, Destiny.
I'm just fucking-
Yeah, I mean, like I know how to read women really well, and like I cannot imagine a scenario where like I'm dating a girl for 2 years and we get married and start having sex and then it just goes to shit in the bedroom. I cannot imagine that happening, and I have 100% certainty that it would not happen.